It's been a difficult couple of years dealing with the pandemic, but tonight we start celebrating the holiday of Passover. In Hebrew, we call it Pesach.
The historic Kiever Synagogue in Kensington Market, like many synagogues across the city, will be hosting services for the upcoming Easter and Passover celebrations. Passover celebrates the story of Exodus, where Israelites were freed from slavery in ancient Egypt.
One of the particular customs is that we start the Seder by asking a series of questions. Why is this night different from all other nights? Ma nishtana halayla hazeh mikol haleilot, mikol haleilot. And in many families, it's the tradition for the youngest child to recite those questions, and it's always a delightful moment when we can see the traditions being passed down from generation to generation.
The service is just one aspect of the celebration. Families also come together for the Seder, which involves the retelling of the story of the liberation of the Israelites and eating bitter herbs to signify the bitterness of slavery.
Like all Jewish holidays, there's a long list of do's and do nots, but what distinguishes Passover is that holiday meal that takes place on the first night and then the second night, what we call the Seder, which involves lots of ritual foods, wine, the unleavened bread, the matzah that is baked within 18 minutes so that the yeast doesn't have a chance to rise. And this is to fulfill the biblical commandment of not eating any leaven during the course of the week.
Passover ends on Saturday, April 23rd, and while this will be the first Easter and Passover celebration without COVID-19 public health measures in place since 2020, the Kiever Synagogue will be using safety procedures like masking to keep its congregates safe. In Toronto, I'm Rowe for City News.